Good morning, dear language viewers. Today on 30th Tuesday of January 2024, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major points of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major points of the paper and to see how it's a bit structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first suicide of the day. Soren untraced as ED team visits house over land fraud case. We can see it's a long sentence which is made up of different parts of a sentence. That is called using the property of chunking or idea units. So the door is Soren. Soren untraced. Soren is the name of a person. As we know, he is the chief minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren. He is untraced, or he was untraced. The letter is very interesting. UNTRACED.
Untraced.
Untraced. That ending must be T sound. Untraced. ED endings can be very tricky in English language. Untraced.
Untraced.
Not found. He was untraced as ED team, Enforcement Directorate team, visits. Visit, that is another beautiful verb in English language. V-I-S-I-T. V-I-S-I-T. So it has got two syllables.
Visit.
To go to a place in order to look at it or in order to spend time with persons there. Visits house over something. Land fraud case. Land fraud. F-R-A-U-D. That AU's letters make O straight sound.
Fraud.
Fraud. The crime of getting money by deceiving people. Fraud case. Case. We can see the letter is C. As we know, letter C can have either K, hard K sound or soft S sound. It's a K sound.
Case.
More than that, A sound is very prominent. Letter A has got A sound. So case. So beautiful pronunciation. Soren is untraced as ED team visits house over land fraud case. It's a beautiful sentence pattern. Now we move to the next item. In top court, DGP flays bid to paint TN government as anti-Hindu. So this is a beautiful presentation. In top court, apex court. Top court in India is Supreme Court. In top court, DGP flays. The door is DGP. What does he do? Flays, F-L-A-Y. When you flay, what happens? Flay can be a verb and a noun.
Flay.
Flay. You remove the skin from the person's or animal's body. Or to whip a person so hard. In the literal meaning, it is you criticize severely. Flay. Bid to paint TN government as anti-Hindu. Paint somebody as anti-Hindu. Bid can be attempt. B-I-D. Bid is a beautiful word.
Bid.
Bid. To paint somebody anti-Hindu. That somebody is a TN government, Tamil Nadu government, as anti-Hindu. Anti, as you know, anti is a beautiful prefix which can support many words. Anti, A-N-T-I. Anti-religious movement, anti-Hindu, anti. It can against something, opposed to something, anti.
Anti.
Anti, A-N-T-I, anti. Anti-Hindu, against Hindu. Paint somebody as anti-Hindu. That's very important presentation. Now we move to the society. Bang down 2011 caste census to revise BC list. Kerala tells Supreme Court. Kerala tells Supreme Court. Kerala does tell Supreme Court. Does Kerala tell Supreme Court? Why does Kerala tell Supreme Court? Kerala tells Supreme Court, doesn't it? Supreme Court is told by Kerala. So bang down. We bank on something. B-A-E-N-K. Bank on something. So that is a very important phrasal verb. Bank on.
Bank.
To depend on something. Bank on. That's very interesting. We banked on 2011 caste census to revise. Here revise is a verb. R-E-V-I-S-E. Revise. When you revise, what happens? Revise.
Revise.
You consider again, revise. BC this, backward caste list. So we are conveying an information basically. Now we move to the next item. INS Sumitra foils hijack attempt on Iranian flagged vessel in Gulf of Aden. INS Sumitra, the door is INS Sumitra. INS must be Indian Navy ship. Sumitra, foil. FOIL. As we know, foil can act as a noun where it's a very thin sheet of metal in order to wrap food. But here it must be verb. When you foil something, you prevent someone from being successful. You foil. Hijack attempt, that's very important word. Hijack. 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 It's a beautiful letter combination.
hijack,
To take control of an aircraft or other vehicle during a journey, especially using violence. Hijack attempt. Attempt is another beautiful word. ATTEMPT. Attempt.
attempt,
Try to do something. Attempt. The T sounds are very prominent.
attempt,
It's beautiful. Iranian flagged vessel in Gulf of Aden. INS Sumitra foils hijack attempt. INS Sumitra does foil hijack attempt. INS Sumitra does not foil hijack attempt. Does INS Sumitra foil hijack attempt? Why does INS Sumitra foil hijack attempt? INS Sumitra foils hijack attempt, doesn't it? Hijack attempt is foiled by INS Sumitra. All the language populace can be expected here. Now we come to last suicide of the day. SC takes over case from Calcutta HC. SC Supreme Court HC, High Court Calcutta HC. HC takes over case from, take over something. You take over the plant, take over the power, take over something. That is a very modern phrasal verb. Take, took, taken, okay. So that is a very industry to get control of a company by buying enough of the share, take control. SC takes control. SC does take control. Does SC take control? Why does SC take control? SC takes over, doesn't it? Case from Calcutta HC. So this is how every sentence can tell us a story of sentence patterns, phrases, vocabulary collocation. That is how we grow in our language journey. I wish you all the best to language journey. Have a great day. Thank you very much.